1984. We're getting it back. I'll always try to start with my daily challenges. Most are members of the chess army. Good sequence by me. He was playing well. I'm still playing fine. But a lot of times at the amateur level, just one move, one sequence. So I'm playing black, very instructional here for beginners and intermediates. I can check, and initially it looks like I can't abandon my rook. But as long as I make the appropriate rook move to give another check, of course that's covering. So you can't go there, you have to go there, which means when I take, or whether I take with either rook I take with, if your king is there, of course it's going to be check. So if it were reversed, or the opposite, I guess, and I took here, you'd still be in check. The difference is I wouldn't have a target after I take. So the way I did it, which is the proper sequence, I checked with this rook to move your king. I have a target now when I check, so you have to react, and that's when I'll take your bishop, and I'll be up a piece. And now I'll be winning. I mean, white could resign. Another interesting game, at least for instructional purposes. It's different for sure. So I can go here, and I might. I'm basically gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. So I can't add pressure to a pin piece at the moment. I can go here, which kind of baits a reaction. But you have a good move, and then I don't know that would actually be good to push that pawn. It looks interesting because you have these pawns together, but that pawn is not so easy to get because if you take, I take and I'm here, then I'll take. No, because after your knight took, your queen would see. That's my fault. So if I push, oh shoot, if I push, then you go here, then I go here, then you take. But you would take with your knight. Boom. No, you can't take with your knight. So you have to take with your bishop first, then I can check there. And it all works fine. So I could actually do that. And that would be a pretty bad mistake. Else I go here. Else I take. Those pawns suck anyway, and I don't really know that I want your rook to move, because your rook can move something like that. Then all of a sudden, I don't have to check anymore. That would be bad. I don't have a great square for my bishop besides from take. So if I move my bishop, I got to take. If I go here, I could go there. That's kind of interesting. All right, Jake from Applebee's. Different than Jake from State Farm, but no less prestigious, no less likable. It's probably a good move by Jake. So now I'm looking at here. Okay, so if here, let's just bring it back. If here, I'm pretty well given up on bringing my bishop into the game that way, which I'd sort of like to keep on the table. Let's bring the way back, because if there, That doesn't bother me. You just give me some weaknesses. And I can move my knight. Okay, got back to 1984. Online chess isn't real, but we're social creatures living in a social universe unless, we get trapped inside again for 2 years. So online is where the opportunities are. It's where it's fun for me. I like to look at other people that are trying to climb Chess Mountain. It's much easier to observe their play. If they shot up and they were at a plateau, did they learn a new opening? Did they get better? I like to look up. So online has its place. I just think the Huns. And shit, the black, which is that. I think this at the That's usually those games happen. No matter if you're. Then of course you need to slide it up, which I figured you didn't have another move. So take, and then either way you're gonna have to slide it up, but you didn't do that. So. That's an important pattern. Not only is it important, it's one of those things I would call, if I'm being dramatic, a cheat code. Because it happens a lot. It's weird. So until you played a lot of chess, it gets overlooked a little too much. So you can really gain ground on opponents at a low level if you're also at a low level or new. When that knight is back and your bishop when that knight is covered by your bishop, and sometimes your queen is also supporting. And sometimes it's better when your queen is here because then the bishop takes it and have a target. So if you can take and then check and your queen is not being hit, the bishop's targeting the rook, but you have the queen to target. If it were a more starting position, sometimes you can get the queen and then, okay, you're looking at a rook, but you don't have my queen, so you're going to lose. So here, of course, you take. My queen's going to take, my knight hangs up. Oh, no, my knight comes right back. My knight comes right back almost to where it was. And now, if nothing else, it often simplifies the position. And sometimes you get a piece. Or you just win. So now it's going to be super easy for me. And then I played well enough. They probably wanted me to do that, but it doesn't matter. So back to 1984, my peak is 2039. Let's start with 3 minutes, see how I feel. I've not been playing on my laptop much. All right. I like to cast along when I didn't mess up, but this is awkward. So at least I'll get an open file if you want to take it. Yeah, sure. See, and now it's tempting to just take that pawn. It's probably the right move, actually. Especially in speed chess, I'm going to do that every time. That's why you want to be. It's not. That's probably the best move to double my pawns, but you got to be real smart from there on. And my bishop's just in a line. I mean, you're screwed. A good player wouldn't be completely screwed, but these are not good players. Okay, fine. Should watch the pin. I mean, I've got plenty lined up at it. I don't like that move at all. I don't know what you're planning on doing. My knight's probably going to move. So if you take that, do I take your knight first? Oh, shit. Did I lose that shit? I did. Gosh. Those are pretty easy moves to spot. Jeez. Can't get in time trouble. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that move. We have a nice backwards pawn to look at. You're able to play that? Yeah, I would. No, you. You only got one move, right? Yeah. Be careful moving that rook. Not that you can't, but you gotta be real smart about it. Maybe. Huh? You really want to try that shit? Oh, I don't think so. It's interesting. No, I could probably. Gosh darn it. Thank God for you. See, and that's what I'm talking about when I say online chess is a scam. It's not a scam, but develops awful habits. Like you should never be looking for a bailout like that and actually get it. You should be punished severely for hoping that you can win a game at this level, which is about top 0.7% with a cheap checkmate trick. I played like garbage. No, I wouldn't say I played like garbage, but I made bad decisions when I needed to make good ones. And then even with stuff like that, ignorance. Yeah, see, I've got a fork. But you just don't. You see, you shouldn't be looking for that. You shouldn't be looking for a good athlete, which this is a good online player by rating. It's not good to give you this. I shouldn't. It's just bad to even waste time looking for that, but you need to because it happens too frequently. This is why anyone that puts a good amount of time in, I'm talking a year or more, and is focused and is pretty smart, should be 2,000 or a lot better. The enemy is from Poland. Let's be different here. Yeah. Similar to why I like the Slavin online. It eliminates some annoying checks. Either way you want, I'm going to have to end up castling short here, which is how I prefer, how most would prefer anyway. Okay. Okay, in this position, I probably prefer, if you want to accept all these exchanges, I prefer to make it happen to where my pawn ends up there, and all that's off. Shorter time control, at least. That way I don't have to think about shit. And there's some things to think about if I take the pawn first, in my opinion. Oh, shit. I always think about time or moves. I guess to me, time and a number of moves are different, but some people use the terms interchangeably. So maybe take, yeah. Okay. That's probably a good move. It's probably a really good move. I can't move. Got to go that way. No. Damn it. No, I'm not one to think here. I keep running your king up. This is lazy chess, but I don't think I care right now. I'll end up playing that eventually. Yeah. No, you need to do that, right? I think I want it gone now. You got to take with your, yeah. Damn. It's a good game. Oh no. God damn, that's a bad one there. You gave it back at the end, and I didn't. Not very sharp. Usually, probably do that. Yeah. I'd love for you to take that. I did it for you. So now your pawns are, you got to make some decision with your pawns. It's going to be a little bit weird. Okay. I want your knight to move. It's kind of a decisive move if and when you choose to move your knight. Now that might have been better. That's okay. Because now you're kind of forced to do something like that. I think. I don't like it. Something I don't like as much as I did a few seconds ago. I don't have a light square. I'm kind of limited. I gotta move that knight though. That pawn's more or less froze for the time being. See, but now you still got some shit you can do. You don't play that. So you want to play, I would play that just because you don't want me to get that. You don't want me to get that. Okay. I prefer to be on the light square, I think. And I really don't want you to have access to that node. I've limited that option. So I would go there and then back. Well, that's not a great spot for your knight. Okay, I'll give that. I'd like for you to not take that. God! Not paying attention. Brutal. Brutal. Mr. Blunder didn't blunder. Darn it. Pay attention, man. And now I'm in check. Gosh. All right. Terrible job. Let's look at our games. We're not going to start rushing. Yeah, I can pin it. Come on. Come on. No, don't get lazy now. So I just take with the knight. I'm still completely screwed. Yeah. That's the type that hurts. I played bad. The opponent played worse and gave chances back, and I just didn't look. Didn't give myself time to look. All right, here we go. I could have done that anyway. I should have probably. I should have done that. Yeah. All right. I don't know if that was right, but it's looking good for me. It's basically resignation. I don't. When the game gets abandoned in a situation like that, you feel like I like that they just threw their laptop or their phone, broke it, have to go buy a new one. I'm still playing. I'm not playing like shit. I'm not trying. Not like make excuses. But that's just a lazy ass move. I mean, you don't take it. That's the biggest, most consistent proof that online develops bad habits is you don't have to take a fucking piece. Real simple. There's no law that says you have to take my sacrifice, and they do. Okay. Okay, how does this mess me up though? Where? Yeah. Guess I'll just continue with my development now. That's great. Move it. Told you you would. Now it's blocking everything that you might want to do. Okay, so now you want to sack it. I get it. See, I'm spending way too much time though. Uh-oh. God damn it. Wake up. Wake up. Not a good move. I'm playing to win all my chess battles here. You gotta be smart about it when you take that until you remove the pin. Okay. Sure. The queen wasn't there yet. Oh man. Oh man. So we're up. Probably going right back. It's not a good move. That's better. Forces immediate reaction. I still get the fork. Okay. And then I'll probably use my queen. Yeah, she got too much loose stuff. No. It's super important that I get this right. The best move has to be there. You got to take my bishop. Start moving stuff too much, I'm just gonna get my stuff free. Then you'll have nothing to work with. So. Okay, fine. It was fun. Again, I'm not sponsored, and I wouldn't. There's not enough money to make me an advocate for online chess. I'm an advocate for chess clubs. I think chess clubs are a safe place for people of all ages to learn and have a good time in this crazy world. As malls close, and everything becomes virtual. Chess clubs are the number one option to keep our kids' frontal lobes and futures thriving. But that's a much higher rated athlete, the highest one I played today, and that's just a garbage game. I'm still kind of, that was a good move. Maybe it was a bad move, but cool. H5. Never know what you're going to get with online chess. I'll leave it at that. Really? I know I don't want to take it. do that. Can't go there. Can't go there. That's your only move, right? Damn it. Just gotta take the trade. Gosh. Didn't use my time. My ass kicked. I have to go to 5 minutes if I'm gonna keep going this slow. Ah, shit. My gosh, I'm getting my ass kicked. I go for cheap shit now. Hmm. Important move for white. Taking too long to make one, though. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm trying to repeat moves like a little, you know what? Little pansy. The queen move was the best move. It's not funny. Most likely. No issue with that. Now let's go. So that'll play well, though. Idiot. Yeah. Fine. Can't take it. If your goal is to win the game and stuff. I hate this stupid ass little. I forget what it's called. It's a gambit of some sort, I guess. Isn't it? So get that pawn. It's annoying as shit, speechless. I'm supposed to take the damn thing. But I usually don't. You gotta take it. It's a psychological issue with me. I know what to do, but I don't like giving them the satisfaction of getting the gambit they want. That's a weakness. I don't know. Half of online chess is getting in their head, though. Gotta get in their head. Can't take. Okay. Gosh, damn it. Wake up. Ah! God. Get my ass kicked. I'm not do that anymore, huh? I gotta save that pawn. I don't know if I can though. Be one way to do it. Oh man. It's a good move. Idiot. However you want to do it. It's a matter of time. Give you options. go skip one of those pawns, and you can have that one. I think I have too much. Okay, so I take that with check if your queen wants to fuck with my rook a little bit. Still true. Make that face because that doesn't happen as much. It's fine. You don't deserve to play chess. Oh, I should have probably played that first. Eh. It's fine. I don't like my king in this position in speed chess, but it's very far from unsafe. It's very. I need to look at how to recover there. I'm fine. Thank you. Still not over, but got lucky to have a chance. Man, I gotta hurry up. Let's go. Lock in. Jeez. Gosh. Not using my clock at all. That's terrible. Kiss your pretty pawns goodbye. I sound like a lunatic when I say shit like that, but I didn't choose this path to fit in, that's for sure. Okay, what are you doing, dickhead? See, you lazy. You lazy. Probably should have taken that. Jeez. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, you can check. Oh, no. Gracias. Still not playing well. Still not playing well, Dane. Can't make jokes about playing like kids. I'm a fan of the chess women. I think the hashtag call it out stuff got ridiculous, but that's the minority, not the majority. Fan of the chess women. Yeah, can't you play ball like a girl? The Sandlot, which I would think even chess people have watched that show. Not that chess people can't be athletes too, but generally they have to spend too much time on chess. They don't get into other sports or major American sports. Sandlot's a classic. Everyone should. Sandlot. You play ball like a girl. There's a lot of girls who do that in chess, and there's even more kids and young girls who beat my ass in chess. So I can't make those jokes. Okay, 1966. Wake up. I hate you. I want a D4. Yeah, it's kind of a committal decision early on, but it's life. Gonna make choices. Gonna make hard choices. Do I go back to a corporate job and make My family and friends not worried about my sanity. Or do I play chess? You need to have other shit in your, what's the word, repertoire. And this is fine. I'm grabbing space, but once I do this, like I wouldn't have expected that move, so I don't really know what to do. And now I'm just kind of, I've got some options, but I'm boxed in a little bit more than I'd like for sure. I don't even know what to think. When they play like me, it's annoying as shit. Position's good. Guess you can't take it. I think I should have pushed that. Oh shit! What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm talking. I can't talk and play chess. It's a problem. I picked the wrong damn path. Oh man. Figure it out. That's lazy. That's lazy. That's lazy. Huh. Gosh darn it! Now I'm looking at the wrong shit. Gosh. See, you can't make mistakes like that. It just screws up your entire game. I'm dominating. I'm not dominating, but I'm in good shape, and then I get my pawns doubled. Just completely not looking at it. Not even focusing. Man, that's hard. It's frustrating as shit. This is where, after a frustrating game, you want to fight the urge to do dumb sacrificial stuff. It just feels like the right thing to do when you played like garbage. It's almost never. Almost never. Okay. You got to take it. Told you would. It's a little too much king movement for my liking, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Double, I'm sure. See, you just never know what you're gonna get with this shit. And then you don't even want to try. Besides laugh. Oh, man. You gotta try to save your. You don't want to lose those pawns. You don't want to lose those pawns either. You're screwed because you lost somewhat +2 material. Oh. On to the next one, please. Next. Today's not Friday, is it? 21st. Last time I worked was the 19th. 2020. Nah, it's Thursday. I'm off today. Come on. I'm going to put my laundry in the dryer. See, and this is just shit. And why did I not play online chess? I want to get my Blitz rating 2100. And I can definitely do that. I mean, just what a jerk. Just resign or play it out. I hate you. Did you get food up? We'll walk in here 1 second, okay? Make a move. Okay. Jerk. If you're going to do that, at least wait like 30 seconds to see if the winning side stops playing. And then resume. Just sit there and stare at a computer screen. Yeah, when to push the king pawns is just my kryptonite right now. Now, which one? Now, when I get the sense I should push a king pawn before the end game, that is, get a pretty good vibe of which one I should push. Not always how many squares and when to do it, but I got a pretty good instinct on which king pawn needs to be pushed. But if you get that wrong, you just ruin your entire game. So I usually don't. I'm gonna stop just trading queens so much. Now you got to make a move. Yeah. All right, so keep pushing them. Nah. Well, I kind of need. I need to get the pawn separated if I can, right? Because now I have this, and now you have to play there. Shit. Mess that up. Mess your king pawns up too a little bit more. Okay. Be a little bit different here. Oh shit. Let's not be different and lose the game. Okay, I'll take a pawn. I'll take a pawn. Yeah. What's not to like about free pawns? Okay. So you're gonna probably push it. Go back. Yeah. How do you stop it? I don't think you can. Yeah, you lose. Loser. What do they say? Nana boo boo. I just beat the fuck out of you. But I'm not using my clock well. It's a bad sign when I play good players. Blitz chess. Good use of my rooks. Good play by me overall. Yeah. I just did that nana boo boo thing, which my tongue doesn't want to work properly. You know, with the nana boo boo, you should stick your tongue way out, but not in like a weird, you know, animal way. And my tongue wants to curl when it comes out, so it's a little bit less intimidating. I know there's a lot of what the fuck would you remember? A lot of hashtag called out, a lot of emphasis on being appropriate and sportsmanship, respect. As long as it works both ways. Like I don't want kids using a get out of jail free card against me. Hurt my feelings. I'll report your ass. Let's be a little quicker here. This, yeah, I hate the Scandinavian. I don't like it at all. And I can push anyway, okay. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. You can't use your rook. You can use your bishop. I'm just trying to help. I'm really just trying to help. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just, again, I'm trying to assist. I'm trying to assist you in becoming a more competent individual. Sometimes that can hurt people's feelings. But it's better than remaining incompetent for the remainder of your existence. You don't want to do that either. Huh. So we're going to simplify since we're winning. We're champions. Load to preserve my bishop. It's not looking like that's going to happen. All right, fine. Nah, you don't want to do that. I need to go there. Ah, shit. Okay. That's a little bit lucky. No, 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 no. Trying to win this bitch. Well, I'm low on one time again. Gosh darn it. No, no. It's okay. It doesn't matter much. No. Gosh darn it. That's so. Gosh. Use your clock. Use your clock. By that I mean don't use your clock, but don't use so much of it. Manage your time. I don't let it spiral. Come on. Okay. fine. Yeah, I'll take the little advantage all day. I want everything simplified if I can. You gotta take my bishop. That was bad of me. And now I do have that open, which was the point if I didn't get that pawn. Okay. Good win. You can tell. I mean, I'm playing. Yeah. I'm not trying to play perfect, which no one human's gonna play perfect. Just winning all my chess games. Which is the goal. But it doesn't help me that much over the board. If anything, it hurts me. I'm sick of fucking losing. Take a break, and I did not come back sharp over the board. I gotta look at variations of Slav again. I watched a Vishian on Slav video. That's about it. And I like it. The Slav conceptually is the Karo Khan on steroids. It's most of the positives. The Karo Khan, especially the most important ones. It's safe. It avoids early checks that can alter your game plan. But it's a little bit more dynamic. I don't know that I want to do it. Okay. Perfect. I don't risk bad pawns. Take it. Either way, I like it. I like that move a lot. Okay. How do you want? I don't have time to worry about it that much. So for the time being, that pawn's not a problem. It can become one pretty quickly. Fine. Yeah, give me a pawn to shoot at. Appreciate you. Whoa, no, what am I doing? That's bad. That's extremely bad. Whoops. I didn't pay attention there. Don't take it. That's obviously the best play because then I have to go. And my pawns are all a mess. Nothing to think about here is white. Okay, thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not impressed. Not impressed. I get a pawn, right? Don't I? Don't I? Don't I? Huh? Which do I take it with? Well, I have to take it that way. Didn't. Okay. Now, I guess go there. Okay. Can I simplify? No. No. I'm going up on Daddy. Oh no, we're not playing, Bib. Dad's done. You want to play? All right, Nova's here and she wants to play. Shoot, I shouldn't do it. Hello, viewers. What do you think, guys? My dog has had her breakfast. She didn't eat breakfast, so she ate her food late. One day. Oh no, they say there's no room, Dad. I'm too big of a puppy. Oh. Chess dog. Is this cheating? Is this cheating? No, Dayton. Dogs can't play chess. Bullshit. Bullshit. You hate dogs or are you just sexist? Hashtag chess dog. All right. I promote myself as a slightly above 2,000 rated athlete in all time controls. I didn't play that good. Didn't play that bad either, but there's hair all over my cords. Gosh. I got a dog during COVID lockdown when I figured it'd be a short thing. We'd go back to the office. I'd have a corporate job for the rest of my life. Funny how life happens. One of my high school friends got into Hippie Sabotage. We kind of sort of reconnected during lockdown. He recommended them, and I'd never heard of them. Pretty good. This is kind of a sad one. It's about meeting somebody, wishing you hadn't because you love them, but you're rooting for them, kind of, sort of, but you also hate that they hurt you. I said life happens. That song popped in my head. So we're going to sing that. We're going to review our game. I'm going to walk my dog. Why did we have to meet? Cause now we barely speak. They're big, but I think they're independent. So sometimes they're Their music isn't blocked. Me. Oh, this is literally just the chords. Cause now we barely speak. Life happens. Yeah. At night I still can't sleep when you're not next to me. Life happens. Looks like we don't have the chords. Or we do have the chords, but not with the lyrics. I don't have the song memorized. Why did we have to speak? Cause now we barely speak. Life happens. At night I still can't sleep when you're not next to me. Life happens. When I think back, I think of the times we did most of. Driving down the PCH, living in the moment. Long summer night, smoking, staring at the ocean. Sitting on an island where the sunset is golden. I know the universe will give us back what we put in. Heart stay broke, but my mind stay resilient. Remember all those times that you said that we shouldn't. Trying to convince me that I had one foot in. But I know you gave me everything that you had. Now you on the top, girl, don't look back. Everything in front of you, don't let it distract. Hope you're killing everything that's in your path, yeah. Girl, go keep that passion. Everything else burn to ashes. This life won't come, go attack it. But why did we have to meet? Cause now we barely speak. Life happens. At night I still can't sleep when you're not next to me. Life happens. Love straight burning like a bullet. Yeah, went straight through me, but it couldn't pull me down. In the bass drops. Down. Feeling fucking empty really stressed me out. Still learning how to make every day count. All these mixed emotions that I can't dismiss. Have to relearn to go resist. When I hear you laugh, I gotta see your grin. Fuck, why does everything start got to end? But life only favors the bold. That's why I never blinked when you said you had to go. Always knew there'd be a time when you had to leave home. New beginnings only come when another chapter closes. Girl, don't lose that focus. Everything you do, go on it. This life ain't always roses. But why did we have to meet? Cause now we barely speak. Life happens. Let's review this terrible victory. There's no such thing as a bad victory. So probably gonna don't let that palm push. I'm giving away. Yeah, that's a panic move. Don't make that weak. That's your strength in the Slav. Yeah, let me take it. Let me take it. Really? So you can't once the pawns get to the 6, it's just bad. It's so bad. You have to end up giving so much more later to get them off. I remember when I was rated 400. My mom still loved me. I wasn't a worse person. But it's not a time I'd like to go back to in my chess journey either. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Hang up down a minute. I'm telling you, I don't manage my time well, especially while streaming. Like you'll notice if you looked at my profile and it was games I don't stream, which I stream most of my online games. I don't want to be accused of cheating without having proof. I was not referencing an engine or anything. But I use my clock much worse when I'm streaming because I'm talking and I try to be funny. Not because I don't have an amazing personality. I absolutely do. But when I say I try to be funny, I never fail when I'm trying to be funny. It's just that it is sometimes at the expense of my clock management. But I think it throws people off because they think they're one and they sometimes are. And I do play pretty well for my level online behind on the clock. Probably because most of my streams, when I was learning even, I mean, you can't talk and play. If you're playing someone who's completely focused in a quiet space and is rested and you're trying to talk and be funny and you probably stream for hours, you're not going to be as fast as you could be. But it does mess them up. They think they're so one, so like, okay, just go. And then they blunder checkmate more often than they should. I'm going to go walk my dog. Might play a little bit later, but are you winning today? Not using your phone today? Where else do you stream? I stream here because I don't care, Tino. What up, Tino? You sound like a dinosaur, Tino. There's a baseball player named Tino Martinez. He's played for the Cardinals, right? Oh, he's the coach? No, former baseball player. Yeah. I grew up playing all those games. And a Yankee, that's right. First baseman, probably, if I remember right. Yeah. Big Cardinals fan here. Yeah, I mean, I've got a Twitch and I've got TikTok and all that. You want to hear my content strategy, Tino? Here it is. TikTok, I run my mouth. I literally run my mouth. And if I'm feeling real sharp, I'll do something creative with music and organized, but most I just run my mouth. Now, my organized music covers, and I write some songs. I wrote them mostly during lockdown. I don't want to be a musician. But they're on SoundCloud and or Facebook. LinkedIn, I try to interact more, but LinkedIn is kind of my news. And you think I'm just manic as fuck. And in some ways, I guess COVID lockdown was a crappy time. But I'm trying to publish my chess journey as much as possible, where you can see my growth, you can see my achievements, my jokes. And a lot of people that are connected might say, why does he post that? Or he posts too much? It's for me, not you. It's for me, not you. And I write articles, which are very, very quality. YouTube is where I put my well-edited content, and I stream right now. And my take is if my Twitch gets a bunch of followers, which there's some out there, I left them up so Twitch viewers could see it. And I have the link in my YouTube bio. But if it blows up and I can make a lot of money streaming on Twitch, I guess I'll go to Twitch or Kick or wherever. But this is for documentation. So I don't want to be an entertainer. I want to be a chess player. And if I do entertainment, I'm going to do it with my guitar. And I'm going to go do stand-up comedy as well. I'm not going to do it with my chess. I don't want to be a chess creator. What they did in Neiman was bullshit. There's a lot of good people, but quite honestly, the people I like and would consider to be more friend potential, they're the quiet, introverted types that are actually grinding at the club. And they're between the ratings of 1,600 and 2,200. That's who I want to be friends with. They're not making any money or very little. Whatever earnings they can make at that level, which is not near enough to survive, not even close, until you reach, really a really good grandmaster in America. So those are people I want to be friends with. They've been nice to me. Some have offered tips after they beat my ass because they see I'm trying. And people in my position, my age, I'm at an age where I've certainly got plenty of energy and brain power. Well, for another decade or so, Levon Aronian keeps winning, and he's in his early 40s. He's almost 43 now. So I've got to get a decade before I fall off mentally. And I could absolutely be doing other things with my time. I'm single. I should be going to meetups. I should be trying to start a family. But my stance is until I start to fall off physically and mentally, I don't want to do that shit. Like, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to play chess. So the people 1,600, 2,200 that don't stream, those are my people. If I had to choose, not like we're loyal and we're boys or friends or anything. That's who I'd want to hang out with, and they don't really hang out. They pretty much play chess because to get that good, you got to play a lot of fucking chess, which leaves me in an awkward position because content is where the money's at. And not that those people don't work hard too, or they're not good players too, but the Neiman stuff was too much. Any buzz jokes, that's a young man's career in life. And I was 25 during lockdown. What happened to me in corporate tech was bullshit. But Neiman was 19, and that's just ridiculous. So to answer your question, I got some stuff out there. YouTube is mostly for documentation. I'd like to inspire others to try, so I have people to compare myself to. And if my, where I end up in chess rating wise is actually good, that means online, because most people don't live near a club, especially in America. But I don't really care. So, thank you, Tino Martinez, for your comment. If you're actually Tino Martinez, go Cardinals. I'm in St. Louis. Let's play some chess, man. Thanks, Tino. I'm signing off to walk my dog. I might be back on later.